Hello everyone, welcome back to the farm. So I thought I would come out today and show you guys a little bit what we've got going on in the garden area. So follow along with me and we'll show you what we got planted. So here along the fence line, looks like we just have trash bags all lined up, but they are actually bags with potatoes in it. Here you can see there's some coming up already there. Pardon my sniffles, it's allergy time. And there's this one here. And so as these grow, we can roll the bags up and add more soil to them so that hopefully we get more potatoes. So here's our main garden area. And I've made these cute little wooden markers, mostly so I can remember what I put where. Down this row, we've got potatoes, and the other side is going to be sweet potatoes when they're ready to go in. We've got carrots and onions in this bed. Let's see if I can get close enough to some of my carrots that are coming up. Where are they? Ooh, this one. That's a little baby carrot. That's a weed. We don't need that one. But we've got little baby carrots coming up all through here. And then on the other side, we've got beets. Oh, and then I've got another row of potatoes up there as well. I'm hoping to get 2 harvests of potatoes in this year. So that's a good goal to get. And then on our arch trellises on the far side over there, we have some peas planted already. Other than that, everything else is empty right now. But here in the next month or so, things are going to start going in and it's going to fill up and become beautiful, lush, and green. On the front side of our house, we have what we're planning on being the herb or kitchen garden. Right now, all of our planters are full of garlic. We planted this garlic last fall, and it's coming in nice. So we've got 3 full beds of garlic here and a giant bed of mint. Now you might not believe me. This is 2 plants total. And we planted them last spring, and this is how much they filled in. They all died back over the winter, and we cleaned out the bed. And within the last 3 weeks, I guess, this is all grown in. So I'm about to harvest some and start drying it. Over here in what looks like the weed and junk corner, which is mostly weeds, we've got a small little bed here. Now this dead plant here was my lavender. And I'm still crossing my fingers that it might come back. Don't know that it will, but it might. And then over there is my rosemary that's starting to come back. And the big lush plant is my daisies. Daisies are my favorite flower. And I planted a couple of them a few years back. And they just keep coming back bigger and bigger. And it just makes me even more happy every fall to see those beautiful daisies open up. Now, we do have a junk pile up here. This is all fencing that was given to us, and we're not entirely sure where we're going to use it yet. This is where it's ended up from building out the dog's yard, but we'll get there. And then over here is a bathtub, and it has garlic and onions in it, walking onions. So those will be fun for this year too. Then we have our pièce de résistance, the greenhouse. I am so excited about this greenhouse. So last winter, probably late in the winter, I should have started them earlier. We started these lettuces, the green and the red here. Those are all lettuces. We got those started, and they're finally, just in the last month, come up, and we're able to harvest off of them, and they come right back, and it's just beautiful. Along this edge, we planted carrots the same times we did those lettuces. And they are starting to come up wonderful. Some of them, like over here in this corner, they didn't germinate. So I reseeded this spring. And if you can see, this line here is all baby carrots. And then behind it and around it and everywhere else, I have stuck onions. Onions everywhere. They love being with carrots. They help each other out. They keep pests away from each other. Down this next aisle, I've got Brussels sprouts on the end. And in between all of my lettuces are peppers. We got bell pepper and jalapeno so far. And then my spinach on the end. Then here we've got cabbage coming in nice. And then some broccoli. And then on the far side over here, we've got some extra Brussels sprouts and broccoli in there, along with onions interplanted with everything, and then some kale along the far side. Now I also have some of my seedlings in here, some of my plant starts. Some are doing good, some are not doing so great. But we've got some tomatoes and peppers coming in. For some reason, my cucumbers are not happy. I still have time to restart those though, so I should be okay. But we've got cucumbers and zucchinis in here, and they will go out to the garden here in the next couple weeks to a month. So I hope you guys liked a little update video on what we've got going on in the garden so far. It's not a whole lot, but we've got some started, and it's making me excited and wanting to plant more and more and more and more and more. I do have some more starts inside as well, and so I just cannot wait for the weather to stay this beautiful weather with the sun shining, so that I can get the rest of these plants out and make that garden all green. I'll keep you guys informed and let you know how things are going with all of that. See you guys next time.